is visible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. I'm presenting my screen. My presentation. So, are you able to see this?
Perfectly.
Yeah, sure. So, should I start my presentation?
Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, hello, good morning, everyone. Myself, Chaitali Devrukhkar from TYBMS. So, my today's topic is almost related to our syllabus. That is, and short overview on international human resource management. That is IHRM. So, here is some very short executive summary. So, let's get started about that. Everything you need to know about IHRM means a human resource management that bears both functional and strategic resemblance to HRM. Functionally, it performs almost the same set of activities as human resource management. It also includes recruitment, selection, performance management, compensation, training, industrial relations, and etc. etc. So, moving ahead to introduction, that's the meaning. Meaning of IHRM. What is exactly it is? As we get to know in the previous point that IHRM is based on both functional and strategic resemblance, and it's functionally perform almost the same set of activities in human resource management. Hence, human resource management can be defined the set of activity which it involves hiring, managing performance, compensations, trainings, and relations with employees hired to manage internal operations of a company with a view to ensure the success of their international business and strategies. So, here are the HRM, which deals with the three type of employee based on their country origins. These are PCNs, mean a parent country nations. Second one is HCN, is host country nations. And third one is the TCN, means third country nations. So, in the parent country nations, TCNs, what exactly it is? Employees belong to the country where a company's headquarters are located, are called as the parent country nations or the home country nations. Second one is the host country nations, which is known as HCNs. Employees belonging to country where the company has to set up a subsidiary or a manufacturing facilities are called host country nations. And the last one is the third country nations, which is also known as TCNs. Employees who work in the home or host country facilities of the company but are not nations of either are called third country nations. These international HRM also means dealing with issues related to the different type of countries, expatriations, repatriations, cross-cultural issues. So, next is the definition of IHRM. What is the definition of an IHRM? This is the process of procuring, allocating, and effectively utilizing human resources in multinational corporations. If the MNC is simply exporting its product with only a few office in foreign locations, then the task of the international managers is relatively very simple. However, in these global firms, human resource managers must achieve two somewhat conflicting strategic objectives. First, they must integrate the human resource policy and the practices across a number of subsidiaries in the different country so that overall corporate objectives can be achieved. So, next is our concept of IHRM. What is the concept? International IHRM is the process of acquiring, allocating, and utilizing human resources in a global business to achieve the stated objectives. As we said in the previous point, because of global content, international IHRM is the interplace of three dimensions. These are HR activities, type of employees, and the countries of operations. The three dimensions are described here briefly. So, first point is there are three board activities in the IHRM, which are procuring, allocating, and utilizing employees for international operations. These three board activities cover all the HR functions which are relevant for domestic operations, and it is discussed in different part of the text. Second one is there are three type of employees in the multinational firms based on the place of origin, where the parent country nations, host country nation, and TCS means third country nations are there. Parent country nations are those whose origin is the country where the firm's headquarters are located. Second one is the host country nations are the those whose origins is the country where the firm's operations are used to located, and these third country nations whose origin is a country which is neither the home or nor the host country. There are the three type of country involved in international HRM activities. These are the home country, host country, and the three country. In short, home country is the country of the origin of a firm. Host country is the in which operation of the firms are carried on. For a single firm, there may be the host country. Third country is a country where resources, human and other resources are procured. There are many third countries. So here is a model of an international HRM. So your human resource activity, mostly there are three types: procure, allocate, and utilize. The countries are divided into three parts: host, home, and other. And the types of employee are host country nations, parent country nations, and third country nations. So moving on to the next point of advantages and disadvantages of a decentralized approach to IHRM. What is the advantages? Groups within the subsidiary can gain in status. Group within the subsidiary become more cohesive, processing group identity. So, third point is IHRM take place within a culture appropriate to the local workforce and the customers. What is the disadvantages of IHRMs? Tendency to become exclusive, loss of central control, higher administrative costs as HRM function is set down the lines. And the third one, the last one, is the loss of organizational control and identities. So moving ahead to the IHRM trainings and developments. So here, training and development increase in the complexity of MNEs, move abroad. Type of training and development depends on the numbers of factors. These are the 4 points. First one is the degree of which management is centralized. Second, the type of worker employed in subsidiaries or joint ventures. Third one is the importance of branding and the extent to which employees are expected to reflect the brand. And the last one is the culture expectations of training. In these global companies, the training may be well centralized so that suppliers, employees, and distributors are aware of the brand image that needs to be communicated. For an example, in Ford trainings programs are set up centrally and they are translated and delivered to all main suppliers, subsidiaries, and distributor. If however a procentric approach is taken, then the training may be far more local and more in the line with the local culture. Thank you so much. Here I am ending my presentation. Sir, I'm done with it.
Okay, that's very
टेस्ट
good.
अच्छा है
Fantastic.
कौन सा
बाकी स्टूडेंट्स
Thank you
रेडी
so
है प्रेजेंटेशंस के साथ? Well, that was very good presentations. बाकी कोई ready है, or else we will discuss on that presentation only. ओके फाइन। चैताली जी, कल से हम लोग ऑफलाइन जा रहे हैं। आई होप आपको आज नोटिस आएगा या फिर ऑलरेडी आ गया है, आई एम नॉट श्योर, बट
Yes,
कल
yes, sir.
तो कल यही टॉपिक आपके मोबाइल में रखिएगा, सेम चीज। एंड एक बार हम लोग ऑफलाइन प्रेजेंटेशन करते हैं, सो दैट वी विल अंडरस्टैंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑनलाइन एंड ऑफलाइन प्रेजेंटेशन। ठीक है। एंड
Yeah, sure, sir.
उसके बाद हम लोग कंपेयर करेंगे, एंड बाकी जिन्होंने प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं दिया है या ऑलरेडी दिया है ऑनलाइन मोड पे, वो भी कल के लिए प्रेजेंट रहेंगे और कल के लिए रेडी रहेंगे, सो दैट आपके टीवाई के लास्ट सेमेस्टर के प्रेजेंटेशंस एचआरजीपी के शुरू होंगे। ठीक है। हर एक लेक्चर में either we will discuss something related to the subject or else we will do a presentation. ठीक है। So thank you so much for joining the session. See you again tomorrow in the offline mode. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a great day.